Good morning everybody, it's Lynn here from Destiny Fulfilled. I do hope that today finds you well. Today's your daily reading for the 14th of December 2020. I've already shuffled and dealt the cards. We have pile number 1 with Sodalite. See if I can get that in focus for you. There we go. Pile number 2 with Tourmaline. Pile number 3 with Tiger's Eye. Where am I going? My brain's not working with my hands. There we go. Pile number 4 has Lapis Lazuli. If you need to, hit the pause button. If you need to take more time to work out what pile you're being drawn to. The timestamps will be in the description box below. And I'll see you at the reading that you choose. Welcome, group number 1 for those that chose Sodalite. I love Sodalite. Pop your charms to one side there. We have the 5 of Swords. We have the Fool upright. We have the Knight of Swords. And we have Don't Let Your Past Hold You Back, South Node. Okay, group number 1. So we've got the 5 of Swords. So this to me is confusion. It's you know, mental conflict. It's tension. It could be feeling defeated. You know, not really sure which way you need to go. Just generally lack of clarity, lack of knowing whether what path you're on, is it the right one, where am I going, what am I doing. You're not really having a clear thoughts around a particular situation in your life at this time. The thing about this card though is, right, he's actually got success there. If he just turns around, he can see which way he needs to go. Now, is it going to be an easy path? No, it's not. You know, there's blood there on, well, I assume it's blood there on his path. So, you know, it's been a difficult journey that he's been on, but he is reaching a successful end, right? So this could be energy that you've been in of the recent past as well. I'm feeling that for some, or it could be energy that you start the day off in. But I'm feeling like for the majority of you, this is energy that you may have been in for a little bit of time now. You know, really just conflicted, confused, not really knowing which way it is that you're meant to be going, what it is that you're meant to be doing. But then we have the Fool, and the Fool is, you know, the start of a new phase, a new journey, a significant phase in your life, right? It's a major arcana. This is not like, you know, a new task that you've been given at work, unless it's, you know, a major task that is, you know, going to really change your whole work environment, of course. This is, you know, trusting, taking a leap of faith, and trusting that you're moving in the right direction. This is a whole new beginning for you, a whole new cycle, which is just beginning. Then we have the Knight of Swords, and I'm feeling that you're very energized. I'm feeling that you're very enthusiastic and wanting to go forward, right? The only concern I have around this card is don't be too hasty, is the words that come to mind. Just be, you know, I know you're feeling very excited, and especially if you've been in this 5 of Swords for some time, right? Not really knowing which way you want to go, what you want to do, how you want to get there, and then suddenly, bang, you get that clarity, you know which way you're going to go, you're going to start the journey, and you rush headlong in without really giving too much thought to how it is you're going to, you know, travel that journey. You know, have a little bit of planning, a little bit of foresight, a little bit of thinking ahead, making sure that you're not rushing in too quickly and then, you know, what's the saying? Rush in where fools wander or something. I can't remember now, but it's like, don't rush in, just take your time. You know, by all means be excited, be engaged, be active, all of those sorts of things, but also be making sure that you know where you're going, what you're doing, what your tools are, what your strengths are, what your weaknesses are, where you can get assistance from, all of those sorts of things. So I'm just going to grab a drink of water. And then we have don't let your past hold you back, South Node. So there could be a situation, this new start for you could be related in some way to something that you've experienced in the past that maybe didn't go the way that you wished it to go. And this is saying don't let that hold you back from moving forwards now. By all means, learn the lesson, embody the lesson, but then let the lesson go. The future, anything that occurs from this point in is brand new. It's not going to be exactly the same as what it was in the past. It's going to be a brand new adventure, a brand new direction. So don't let this past hold you back from moving forwards, is the message coming through very, very strongly there, my dears. Interesting. So with your charms, we've got two angels, we've got the flamingo, we've got the owl, and we've got the broom. Angels, it just re-clarifies, right? Two lots of angels. Your spirit team is there. This is, you're on the right journey. They want you to take this step. They want you to move forward. They don't want you to rush in blindly though. So please, work with your angels, your guides, your spiritual team, your ancestors, your higher self, spirit, divine, however you wish to think about all of that. Open yourself up to them. Listen to the messages that they're sending you. Trust your inner knowing, trust your intuition with regards. But this is, don't hold you back. Don't hold yourself back because you're worried about a situation playing out like it did in the past. This will not occur, is the message that I'm getting. Then we've got the broom. For me, that means a cleaning of some sort, whether that's figuratively, cleaning the cobwebs out of your mind, cleaning your thoughts up, your beliefs up, those sorts of things. Or it could be physically cleansing your environment that you live in or where you work. Some form of cleaning or a clean sweep is another word that's coming, or words that are coming to me. Then we have the flamingo, and the flamingo to me is all about being your beautiful, unique self, right? The flamingo is a very unusual looking bird, but does it care? The flamingo does not care. The flamingo is the flamingo. It's beautiful in its uniqueness, and it stands tall and strong in who it is. And that's the advice that I'm getting for you. Be true to you, be true to who you are, be as authentically you as you can be. Show the world your true colors, right? Be the beautiful pink flamingo that you are, darling, and don't let anybody tell you that you are a little, not that I think starlings are ugly birds, I think they're beautiful, but don't let someone tell you you're a starling when you are actually a flamingo, my dears. Stand out, be yourself. And then we have the owl. Now the owl is all about wisdom, knowledge, learning. So, you could be becoming wise about something, a situation, how your behaviours are playing out, how your beliefs are directing your behaviours, any of those sorts of things. You could also you might need to study, you might need to learn. This could be formal or informal. It could be related to your work environment or a completely different part of your life altogether, right? This could be, learning about something that you feel very drawn to in your personal life, in your off time or off work time, I should say. Anyway, I think this is a really positive, forward moving day for you, group number ones. I really do. I think that, there is a change coming, a new cycle starting. The main advice is this: yes, this is meant to be. This is the step that you're meant to take. This is the journey that you're meant to take. So trust your own intuition, trust your own knowing, and more importantly, stand out and be you, be uniquely you. I think that's going to be important for you around this time. Take care, my beautifuls, and I shall see you tomorrow. Hello, group number 2. For those that chose tourmaline, okay, we have the 7 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. Interesting. And we have emotions are running high, supermoon. So the Seven of Pentacles talks about, I guess coming to a point in a particular activity that you've been working on where it's really decision time. You know, do you continue doing what you're doing, or do you move on to something else? Do you continue growing what it is you're growing, or is there something going on with this that needs some other form of action, right? Is this ready to be harvested, or is it still in its growth period, right? There is some form of not necessarily a decision, but observation and then a decision, right? But it's more about looking and understanding and deciding which way is the most appropriate way for you to go in regards to a particular situation. Now that situation will differ for all of us. We're all on different journeys, have different situations and experiences, and this will resonate very differently for all of us. So take how that resonates for you. We then have the Four of Pentacles, right? And this is very stable energy, very secure, stable. Could also feel a little bit slow, a little bit stayed, a little bit like not much forward movement is being made. But with the Four of Pentacles, you are making movement, you are moving forward. It may not feel like it, it may not be swift movement or swift action, but it's very stable growth, stable movement, very much grounded energy is what I'm feeling with the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles can also indicate using your right resources for the right job as well. So just that could be applicable for some. Just if that resonates, take that on board. The Ace of Swords in reverse, this is telling me that there's something missing. For you to be able to move forward in a very productive, easy flowing way, and maybe speed this sort of steady progress energy up a little bit, there is something that's missing. There is something that you need to know, something that you need to understand, and you're just not quite getting it there yet. I really do feel that it's not going to take much to turn this around and the Ace of Swords to be able to come in. But for now, it could be the timing's not really right for you right at this point in time, or it could be that you're just not there yet, right? You're still digging, you're still delving, you're still thinking, you're still brewing, bubbling away, trying to figure out what it is you're trying to figure out. But I do think that you're on the right path and you're moving in the right direction. But that epiphany, that understanding will come to you at some point in the near future, just not today or in the very near future. Emotions are running high. So for some, this could be an emotional time for you. There is a spectrum that we're all on with regards to our situations and where we are and how they're affecting us, these energies. So some of you, this could be a very emotionally triggering event, right? And your emotions could be running very high in a negative way, but it also could be a very positive thing where your emotions are running high in a very positive way as well, like you're exuberantly happy and joyful and those sorts of feelings. So again, take that how it resonates for you, but it does say quite clearly that your emotions are running high. It is a time where that balanced feeling that we have with emotions sometimes that we try and aim for, it's not there with you today, right? It's either high emotion, low emotion, or it could even be between the two, right? Going from high to low and being in that mix, so to say. Now your charms, if I can pick them up. Wow. Okay, we've got the key, we've got the peace, we've got the elephant, and we have two butterflies. So the butterflies represent transformation, change, movement, transmutation. Definitely something is changing, something is moving, something is progressing, but definitely changing in some way. Then we have the elephant. The elephant is all about family. It's all about support. It's all about, that herd mentality. So it could be even being with your soul tribe, people who get you, people who support you. Family doesn't have to be biological either. It could be your friends, that family of friends that you have, people who get you. But being surrounded by people who love and support you is something that I'm feeling for the majority. Then we've got the key. So again, this to me represents this, right? You haven't quite grasped what this key is, what it is you're looking for to open up that lock, but it's on its way, and this is confirmation that you will get the key, definitely. It's on its way to you. It's just not with you right now at this time. Then we have the peace sign, and the peace sign for me is, try and find your center of peace, especially if your emotions are running high. But it also could be that this will be an incredibly peaceful time for you, a contented time, a time when you're happy just doing what it is you're doing and moving through, right? For those, though, that are being ruled by their emotions, being, involved, ruled means it sounds like it's a negative way, but it may not be. But being in that sort of kaleidoscope of emotions, it could also be that it's important for you to find that centre of peace that we all have, right? Very hard to grasp sometimes, but it's there within us, should we try and find it. Look, I think a very positive reading overall, group number 2. I really do. Have a lovely day, my dears, and I shall see you tomorrow. Group number 3, welcome, welcome. For those that chose the Tiger's Eye crystal, we have the 3 of Wands in reverse, we have the Hierophant, and we have the 9 of Pentacles upright. We have be bold and make the first cardinal moon. Interesting. Okay, so the 3 of Wands. So the energy around the 3 of Wands in reverse is you're waiting to see some evidence of progress and you're just not seeing it yet. You've sent your ships out, you've done the work that's required, but you're not yet seeing the results coming back in for you. This is calling for patience. It's calling for you to remain focused. It's calling for you to remain hopeful and also vigilant, right? The evidence is coming towards you, definitely. It's just not here yet, my dears. So just again, all our situations are different. We're all on different journeys, experiences. So take how that resonates for you and your situation. Then we have the Hierophant. The Hierophant to me could indicate higher learning, could indicate being involved with a higher type of organisation, university, hospital, school, college, that type of government, government department, that sort of thing. The main thing that I get from this card, though, is some form of higher learning is coming your way. Now, this could be in any area of your life, could be knowledge, obviously, could be spiritual learning. You're ascending, you're making some spiritual progress, is something that comes to mind. This can also indicate some form of ritual or celebration that's required to mark an event, right? So you know how we get married, we go to the church. Well, we don't always do it these days, but initially we all got married in the church. That signified a major step from being single to being married, right? To me, there could be some sort of ritual or some life changing step that's occurring for you in the very near future as well. So take that how it resonates. Then we have the 9 of Pentacles. The 9 of Pentacles has been out a lot lately. The 9 of Pentacles is, having enough money. Pentacles are flowing in. You're feeling very sound and secure in your financial situation, in your material life. You have enough left over for luxuries, whatever luxury means for you. Luxury can mean different things to different people depending on your situation, your life, how you view things, right? So get clear, possibly the message might be on what is a luxury for you, but I do feel that there is an abundance here, and very much you have enough more than enough for you to be able to live your life well at this point in time. And this, if this is not to do with work, not to do with pentacles, not to do with your material existence, then it could be in a relationship, it could be in, you know, any area of your life that where there is an abundance available to you. So maybe getting clear might help you on understanding what abundance means to you as well. And success, what does success mean to you as well, is another message coming out for some. Success means very different things to a lot of different people, right? So it's really understanding what does it success, abundance, and prosperity mean for you. What does it look like? How do you feel? What are you doing? You know, how is that being expressed in your life? You know, how do you visualize that sort of thing? Then we've got be bold and make the first move, cardinal moon. So for me, that is, you know, if there's a question about that pops up for you about will I or won't I? Yes, the answer is yes, go do it, right? Very simple. Be bold, take that first step, make that first jump, do that thing, you know, initiate that, whatever it is you've got to initiate. Be bold and take that first step is a very clear message there, and one I don't really need to elaborate on too much further. Now for your charms, my dears. So we've got the justice scales, we've got the key, and we've got the flower. So the key, you are getting the information that you need, or you're getting what it is you need to be able to unlock that lock and move forward from whatever this situation is, or whatever this situation requires at this time. You're getting the resources, you're getting the information, you're getting the understanding, you're getting the help, the assistance, however that resonates for you. It's coming forward so that you can move forward in a very positive way. And then we have the flower. The flower to me is beauty. It could be nature as well, spending time out in nature. It could also indicate that somebody will be giving flowers to you today, or you may be giving flowers to somebody else, or you may be buying flowers for yourself today. But it's also about, excuse me, bringing beauty into your life in some way as well. Then we have the scales. So some justice is being served today, either positive or negative, right? I'm not going to, it's not my place to judge you, but we all have different behaviours, we all have different experiences. So some of us may have been acting in a way that will bring around tough justice for us, right? And others it may be a more positive outcome in that justice that's being served up at this time. But know that a situation that has been in and around you in some way, justice is being served. It could also indicate that there is a need for balance, harmony with regards to a particular situation in your life at this time. Something feels a little bit out of whack, out of equilibrium, and you need to bring that back into harmony, back into balance. So that's another message there for some as well. Look, overall, I think a really lovely reading, group number 3. I think that, you know, you're making good progress. Definitely activities are happening. You're feeling prosperous, successful, abundant. You know, that's around you. You just need to recognise it, understand what that means for you as well. But, you know, don't stand back. The advice is take that step, make that move, do that thing, whatever that is for you, my lovelies. That's all I have for you. I shall see you tomorrow, my dears. Take care. Okay, group number 4. Sorry, I've just had a problem with my phone. It just would not record. Anyway, got it sorted. For those that chose lapis lazuli, we have the sun in reverse. We have strength, number 8 in reserve. The sun is number 19. Page of Pentacles, and we have you are good enough, full moon in Virgo. My lovely group number 4s. So the sun in reverse. Now the sun in reverse is not a negative card in any way, shape or form, right? It's almost as potent and almost as powerful as the sun upright. What it is that this light-filled, sun-filled, exuberant, successful completion that is coming your way is just not quite with you yet. There is still a little bit more that needs to be done, but it's definitely you're on the right track, doing the right thing, moving in the right direction, and success is on its way to you. Very, very powerful. Powerful energy moving towards you. Then we have number 8 in reverse, strength, in reverse. This is calling for you to stand in your power and to push through to this successful completion, right? You may be feeling a little bit tired, you may be feeling a little bit weary, you may be feeling like, I just need to stop for a rest. And if you need to, by the way, please do so. Stop, but don't quit. Keep going. If you need to have 5 minutes out where you can breathe, relax, recharge, then do so. This is telling me that this is on its way to you, right? You're on the right road. You're doing the right things. It's moving towards you. This is asking for you to stand in that last, in your strength for that last push through to the end. Again, take that how that resonates for you. This could be in any area of your life. This is a general reading. We're all on different journeys. We all have different experiences and situations that we're dealing with. So this will resonate very differently for everybody. But, the need for you to stand in your strength, to keep going, keep moving forward is being called for. And if standing in your strength means you have to take 5 minutes out to have a rest, then by all means follow your intuition and do what you think is right. Then we have the Page of Pentacles. Now this is a very positive card as well, right? So an offer of some sort is coming your way. Could be in your material life, but again, general reading, take it how it resonates. May not be. An offer of some sort is coming. A message of some sort is coming through. This is, this is you being in your creativity, in your strength, moving forward. This is you learning, developing, growing, right? Very, very positive energy, the Page of Pentacles upright. Very much forward positive movement. It could very much be an offer coming your way, or information being given to you, or a message being received. Then we have You Are Good Enough, full moon in Virgo, and I think this is fairly straightforward, right? If you're questioning yourself, if you're asking yourself, should I, am I good enough, will I, could I, yes you can, yes you can, yes you can. You're good enough, you're well enough, you're able enough, you're successful enough. You can do what it is that you're questioning when you ask this question, am I good enough? Yes, you are. Absolutely, definitely. 100% you are very much good enough. Don't ever let anybody else chip away at you, your self-esteem, or your well-being, that faith you have within yourself. You are well and truly good enough. And you will be successful. Keep going forward. You're doing really well. Group number 4. Now, your charms that we have for, we've got 3, we've got the little witch stirring her cauldron, we've got the saw, and we've got yin and yang. Yin and yang is all about balance, it's all about harmony, it's all about finding that flow, right? So this may be what you're looking for in this situation, some form of balance, some form of action, some form of, this could be, if you're more leaning towards more nurturing, more feminine type energies, this may be calling for you to bring in more action orientated energies, or the opposite way around. It just take this how it resonates, but it's finding balance, it's bringing something back into harmony, it's moving forward in a very what's the word I'm looking for? A very balanced and fruitful way. We then have the saw. Something needs to be removed, right? We use the saw to cut something away. Something needs to be cut away. Something needs to be let go. Something needs to be removed from a situation in your life. Then we have the witch with her magical cauldron. Again, if you practice the craft, then this may be a good time for you to have a look at some workings that you could do in this area. If you don't practice the craft, then having faith that magic is happening around you. Just because you can't see it doesn't mean it's not happening. Magic is there, it's all around us all the time. Sometimes we just don't see it, right? Sometimes we're blind to it. Sometimes we're so focused on what it is and what we're doing that we don't see what's around us, what's happening, how things are, magically coming together, how synchronicity is happening, all of those signs and symbols that we receive from spirit, right? That's all the magic of the universe being at play, right? That's all of those energies coming together to help you move forward in a much more aligned way. Really, really, really positive cards, group number 4. You're just about there. Hang in there. I know the end of 2020 is almost upon us, and it's been a year. That's all I'll say. Positives, negatives. It's just been a really different year. My personal life has been very ups and down. I've had parts of my life that have been absolutely blessed and have been wonderful. Can't complain in any aspect of them, and then there is that one or two other aspects of my life where I've struggled. It's been quite difficult. It's been hard to make progress, and that's 2020 in a nutshell, right? I think it's been extremes that we've been feeling, and very much stuck in this very constrained, constricted way moving forward, or as we've tried to move forward, I should say. But I feel that you're coming out of that. You're moving towards this successful completion. A very, very positive card, regardless of whether it's upright or reversed. Really positive reading, group number 4. Well done. That is all I have for you, my dears. Take care, and I shall see you in tomorrow's video.